Teaching listening skills. The value of listening skills. Various strategies for developing listening skills. Listening is a crucial language skill that allows a person to communicate and respond meaningfully. If you can't even understand what people are saying when you listen, then no learning is happening at all. Without proper listening skills, communication is impossible. Unlike other language skills, listening is a rather difficult skill to acquire since it involves so many different stages, like receiving, understanding, remembering, evaluating, and responding. Some of the key reasons why learners might feel like listening is comparatively difficult are these: lack of effort to understand the message they have listened to, inability to develop enough vocabulary, difficulty adjusting to unfamiliar pronunciation and accents, problems focusing on the listening, distractions from the environment. Finally, listening has to do with spoken language that may be significantly different from written communication. Listening skill is a multi-step process involving complex cognitive processing. When listening to and trying to understand spoken language, learners are far from passive. There are two important processes that take place in a learner's mind when processing spoken language: top down and bottom up. As such, listening activities should play to both bottom up and top down processing activities so that learners are able to have a meaningful listening experience. What are some examples of top down and bottom up processing activities? Top down activities refer to ones where the learners are requested to get the gist or a general understanding of spoken language they have listened to. Some top down processing activities are as follows. The teacher displays a picture from which the learners predict what the conversation will be about. The teacher tells the students 3 or 4 possible titles. Then they ask learners to listen to the passage and choose the most appropriate title for it. The teacher shows the students some pictures and asks the learners to match them to different parts of the passage. The learners listen to conversations and make a guess about where they take place and the people involved. The teacher presents learners with some information. Then they have to listen to the main passage and decide whether or not the same points are mentioned. Bottom-up activities are more focused on individual words, phrases, and sentences. These activities guide learners to construct better meaning from the text. Because of their direct focus on language forms at the word and sentence levels, bottom-up exercises can be really beneficial to lower-level students who need to expand their language. Some bottom-up processing activities are as follows. The learners are asked to distinguish individual sounds, word boundaries, and stressed syllables. The learners are asked to recognize linking words. The teacher asks the learners to identify the parts of the speech. The teacher asks learners to identify the order of the words. The learners are asked to name synonyms or antonyms of a set of words in the text. Learners with well-developed listening skills can engage in both top-down and bottom-up processing at the same time while utilizing both skills to comprehend the meaning. Even though we tend to use these activities separately while teaching, both types of processing activities can be done for a single listening passage. For instance, students may be asked to listen to a conversation about the two people shopping. Prior to starting the listening exercise, they can be tasked with listening to and identifying words denoting specific stores that people are planning to visit, and also identifying which phrases are used while shopping. They might also want to pay attention to the intonation, meaning, and grammatical structure of each phrase. Students should do a gap filling exercise first, where they select the appropriate form of a verb, and they can also do a matching exercise with the words and their respective definitions. In addition, they can practice phrases to be used while shopping. After listening to the first few seconds of the text, the students can make guesses about what might happen next. After listening, they can also act out a dialogue with them shopping for different items they need.